What is going on, guys? Thanks for joining me today. Today, we are talking about sealed Pokemon investing. What I think you shouldn't be investing in, what I think you shouldn't be investing in, and, let's just talk about it, right? So, right now, Pokemon investing is a very hot topic on YouTube, okay? A lot of people are talking about it. A lot of people are throwing a lot of shade, and a lot of people have really strong opinions about it. So, what are mine? Let me tell you. So, I just recently started my sealed collection, and as you can see, I'm going for ETBs, sealed ETBs. That's going to be my sealed Pokemon card collection. So let's say in this order, this is how I think most people, if you want to be a sealed Pokemon card investor, this is how I think you should do it. I think you should go in this order. Number one, sealed booster boxes. I wouldn't do them by the case. I would do them just one of each set going through, right? One sealed booster box of a set. So that's my first thing. Number one, if you were to become a sealed collector, or you want to be a sealed collector, one booster box of each set. Second thing I would do is do ETBs. Preferably, you would want to do the Pokemon Center ETBs just because they command a better price. But any ETBs, which is what I'm going after. I'm going after ETBs. The reason I like ETBs is because you get to see the little Pokemon on there. Like you can see Pikachu right there, Mew, Charmander, Salamence, Eternatus. So I like them because they're way more of a... They're way more like artsy. They're way more design friendly, right? But booster boxes, I definitely think that's where the money's at, period, right? Yeah, I mean, you buy a booster box and you hold it for a year, 2 years, you will see, I would argue, probably 20 to 30%, especially if you're buying booster boxes like on eBay for under $100. In a year's time, a lot of stuff right now in a year's time is going to be at least $120 to $130, right? MSRP is about $160. So obviously the better price you can get at entry level, and you can hold it over time, the longer it's going to go. I don't have money to blow on booster boxes like that, nor do I have the money to buy older booster boxes. So I do ETBs. ETBs to me is that really fine line between like expensive and not so expensive, right? So like, you're spending anywhere between 40 and $50 on newer ETBs, which I enjoy. I have a couple other ones that are older, but like definitely that's where I go, right? So the next thing after ETBs, I would say like the build and battle kits. I actually really like the build and battle kits and like the split booster boxes and stuff like that. I don't know. I think they're cool. If I was recommending to somebody, right, of stuff to buy, like definitely I would say the build and battle, like the partial half booster boxes, quarter booster boxes sets. I think those are really cool. They're really niche, and yeah. So that's what I would say as far as if you're gonna start Pokemon sealed collection, right? And those are what I would start onto. Plus, if you're selling that stuff several years from now, typically you can command a higher price. One, because the partial booster boxes, like the 6-pack and the 10-packs and stuff like that, because they're like not really desirable. Like I was looking at the Evolving Skies one. Evolving Skies one had 4 packs in it. It's going for $120. Like that's crazy, But it's a product you don't see that often, so that's why I think it's cool to collect and it's cool to talk about. ETBs being the next one. Not that you don't see them that often, just because of the price point. And I myself, I like it because the artwork, so I definitely think it looks nice on the shelf. And then for one, if you're just doing straight investing, you don't want to really show off your collection or anything, that's where I would go, booster boxes. Now, what wouldn't I invest in? I wouldn't invest in loose packs, obviously. Just because with loose packs, you're going to get a lot of, if you go to resell it, you're going to get a lot of eyeballs of, is this weighed? Is it resealed? Is it, and then the shipping on individual packs. So I would say if you're going to invest in that, maybe buy 1 or 2 packs of like your favorite set or series. Like I have a Hidden Fates and a Pokemon 151 pack sitting up on my shelf over there. And that's just there because I like the Mew artwork on both of those. So that's why they're there. It's not something I'm like a gung-ho about like, hey, we're going to keep this till the end of time to resell for X amount of dollars. That's definitely not what we're doing. So definitely I would stay away from sealed packs, like individually sealed packs. I myself, I don't think that there's enough margin in the long run on the V boxes. So you see I have a setup there, but I don't think there's enough margin in the long run to and they don't look good on a shelf. So I don't think that they are worth it, to be honest. Takes up too much space, not enough margin in the long run for them, right? So I'd stay away from those. I would also stay away from just the single, like the single cardboard blisters packs. I would stay away from those as well. Like, so anything that's 1 or 2 packs, definitely stay away from. The V boxes, they take up too much space. There's not enough profit in the long run. Whereas I think, I think the profit in ETBs is pretty good. I think the profit in the booster boxes is going to be the best, right? Because booster boxes go up over time, just naturally, just straight from the beginning. Booster boxes go up over time, year after year. They don't take up a lot of shelf space, okay? And it's a very, like, you want to talk about like density versus price. You have booster boxes are way more dense, and they hold their prices way more than an ETB would, than a sealed single pack, than the V boxes. So definitely stay away from ones and twosies and the V boxes. Definitely buy ETBs or booster boxes. So what I would say is pick one and go with that, right? So like I pretty much am going for sealed ETBs, okay? So pick one. Don't sit there and say, hey, I'm gonna buy every booster box and every ETB that drops out. I think that's way too much money to spend. I would say just pick one. Stick with booster boxes. If you're gonna stick with booster boxes, just keep buying booster boxes. If you're gonna buy ETBs, just keep on buying ETBs. I think the second you start splitting up, you're spending too much money in too many areas, and it's a collection. This is a collection hobby, so definitely like this is your collection. This is my collection of sealed product, right? So that's my collection to show off. The second you start having 100 different products up there at 100 different price points, at 100 different, you know, XYZ, I definitely think get away from like the fun and the joy of collecting. So, but definitely if you're looking to invest, you're looking to make your money back in the long run, I would say booster boxes and ETBs. You know, everything else, it's just I don't think there's a lot of money. Even in the long run, I don't think it's a lot of money. Let's say hidden fates packs are $20, right? So hidden fates packs are $20. You list them online. TCG Player for $20, right? And then if you want to ship it out with speed, you're gonna, I would say, priority ship it in a bubble mailer or a flat rate envelope. So you're spending $5 to $6 on it just to send it to somebody for them to go, oh, I think this is sealed, or I think this is tampered with, or to be unhappy with it, right? Whereas if a booster box, it can be tampered with, ETBs can be tampered with, but it's not as often and as frequent as loose packs. And the cardboard blisters, I think, are even more costly to ship just because of their size and their weight. So, and so that's why I would stay away from those two. Yeah, tell me what you think. Are you guys planning on starting a sealed collection? And if so, what is your idea? What do you want to collect as far as a sealed collection go? And hey, give me a couple compliments on mine, right? So if you like this video, thumbs it up. If you want to have a dialogue, let me know in the comments so we can chit chat back and forth. And hey, thanks for coming. I'll see you later.